What's going on, guys? And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full guide to aiming and winning gunfights so you don't have any problems with improving and getting better at Siege. The first thing we're starting off with is your settings. Your settings have to be adapted to what you're comfortable with. You can't just go on YouTube, search up the best console settings. You have to play with what you're comfortable with. You can't search up stomping settings and think you're going to play like stomping. It's not going to work like that. So I'm gonna show you guys what I recommend for you people to have on. Stun visual effects, have that on dark glare. It's for some reason it lasts less than the white glare. Audio, I have mine on night mode. Night mode makes it so footsteps are louder and gunshots are quieter, so it makes it better, makes it easier to hear footsteps. Display 90 FOV. HUD display, I just like everything small on my screen, so the HUD display and menu display, it makes everything smaller. Controls, this is where you have to play what Siege gives you to get better at Siege with. This is what I'm comfortable with. I do not recommend that anybody takes these settings because this is what I'm comfortable with. You're not me. So what I recommend doing is hopping into firing range, get comfortable with a sense. Something that's just as important as your settings is making sure that you always warm up before hopping into a ranked match. You always want to warm up before hopping into a ranked match. You never, and I repeat this, you never want to get on Siege and then hop straight into a ranked match without at least hitting map training, shooting range, arcade, or even a quick match at that. Because if you do that, there's a high chance of you not even getting a kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always want to practice before hopping on a ranked match. What I want you guys to do is at least hop in map training for a good 10 to 15 minutes. Practice your tracking, flicking, and your recoil control, and make sure that you're practicing your crosshair placement. You never want to have your crosshair aiming at people's toes. That's always a big mistake that I see low ranks do. They're always aiming at toe level. You never want to do that, ever. Make sure you have your crosshair in the center of your screen, basically where people's heads are. The center of your screen is almost always where somebody's head is. A big mistake that I see all the low ranks, low level, all the people that want to get into Siege is crosshair placement. Crosshair placement is one of the most important aspects of Siege. Getting that first headshot, first bullet off, first headshot. That's what's gonna win you the game. That's what's gonna win you a lot of gunfights. Is having better crosshair placement than the person you're fighting against. You always, and I don't want to stress this enough, you always want to have good crosshair placement. To start off, your crosshair placement should always be at head level. Start off, your crosshair placement should always be at head level. The reason for this is easily just because Siege is a one-shot headshot game. People forget this and they end up messing up their crosshair placement and aiming at people's toes. Like, we're not playing a one-shot toe game, bro. We're playing Rainbow Six Siege, a one-shot headshot game. Like, rather people be crouched. Well, that's another thing I want to talk about. You always want to make sure you can tell the difference. You can hear the difference of someone standing and someone's crouching. Because if you don't know the sound cues of somebody crouching, going prone, or anything like that, you're going to be aiming head level and they're going to be proning under your crosshair. You're not even going to know you're going to lose that gunfight. So you always want to make sure that you have your crosshair placement at the right place. You always want to have your headset on and listen for footsteps. Don't ever play Siege on TV audio. If you play Siege on TV audio, what are you doing? Like, what I see a lot of low levels doing, or a lot of new players doing, is not isolating your angles. Let's say I'm on, somebody's in shower or corridor, and I'm a low level and I notice. Instead of quick peeking the angle, a lot of y'all would just full sprint towards them and die, and just throw a body. Instead of full sprinting, I want everybody that's watching this, I want everybody to at least learn how to quick peek. So you know, like, at least isolate yourself instead of just full sprinting through the door. and just throwing a body and making it a 4v5 or whatever situation it could be. You never just want to full sprint through a door without making sure that no one's there. If you're full sprinting, you're obviously making the loudest noise in the game, and you don't want to just throw a body at somebody. On the same topic of isolating your angles, like in certain situations like this, you always want a quick peek. Let's say there's somebody in games, someone in dorms and someone in kids and someone in attic, right? You don't want to just full sprint into sight. Dorms can see you, games can see you, and so could attic. You don't want to just run in here without checking your angles. Like always quick peek. That's one angle checked already. Then you always want to quick peek dorms. Games is a harder angle because you can still get shot from dorms. I mean bunks, not dorms. Sorry, but I'd rather for people to learn how to quick peek rather than just full sprinting through a door and exposing yourself to 10 different angles, and that you would just die from immediately. Holding a great angle. This is an example of a tight angle. This angle right here, it exposes way less of your body. If someone swings you, you'll see their whole body, and all they would see is basically my shoulder. They wouldn't even see my head on this angle. So what I want people to never do, I want nobody to hold an angle like this and expose your entire body when you're supposed to be holding an angle and not show a majority of your body. Different topic. In Siege, there's a certain thing called peeker's advantage, and what that basically means is when you're holding an angle and you're too close to the door like this, and somebody swings out from games, you can't see them, but they can see you. If I'm sitting right here and somebody swings me, they're gonna be able to see me before I can see them. Like, you see how that doorway was blocking me, but if someone swings, they will see my head. My head would be right there, and they would just kill you first. So what I want, for new people that are holding angles, you never ever want to hold an angle this close to a doorway, because you're just gonna lose that gunfight. Unless the player you're playing against is horrible. They're gonna see you first. What you want to do is you want to back up more and hold a farther back angle. The person that's swinging you will see you first. But what you want to do is if you hear somebody, you want to swing it, but not full swing. If someone's coming towards you and you hear this, let's say somebody's pushing me from games, and I hear this, you want to slow walk and peek the angle like this, just so you would see them first, because you're the person swinging and they're holding the angle. This tip here is that what I want people to do is, if you're gonna play ranked, never play by yourself. What you can do to get teammates if you don't have friends that don't want to play Siege, you can go into Discord servers, find people that want to play with you, or you can hop into a quick match and find somebody that's chill and not like egotistical, and invite them to your squad, get cool with them, and you can just run it with them. What I want people to never do is solo queue. Solo queuing is one of the most horrible things you can ever put yourself through while playing Siege, and I don't recommend it for anyone if you want to rank up and get to that dream rank of yours. The thing that I want people to do is I want people to know their common angles. A lot of people don't even know common angles on any map. Oregon is one of the best maps to ever play on. You can hop in this and map training, just get your crosshair placement properly, like have guidance on, and then you can just run around and just one tap everybody at least, so you have your crosshair placement on people's heads and knowing the common angles, because Siege likes to put these bots in angles that people hold, or play quick match or play anything, and if you die from an angle you didn't know existed, the next time you play him or the next time you play on that map, I want you to pre-aim that angle, just so you're not so lost, and just know where to aim. If this video helped you out in any way or shape or form, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment, do what you can to help me. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, trying to make money, trying to get monetized. But I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.